This week, it's modern warfare for the hotel inspector.
Has the world gone mad?
I think we do everything really right and well.
All this looks like an old people's home.
She said I'm being as stubborn as a mule. I'm flipping not.
I don't care if you agree or disagree, just try it.
Deep in the south coast of Cornwall, the thriving resort of Loo. Perched high on a hill above the town, overlooking the sea beyond, is the kingdom of Julian Peck.
Good afternoon, Fieldhead. Another day in the life of a hotelier. On and on and on we go. Oh! My special plants are money plants. Not being very successful, are you?
The Fieldhead is a 16-bedroom hotel.
It's a traditional hotel, a country house hotel by the sea. You could be in Mexico or the Dominican Republic, and it's identical. To me, this is, whoa!
Guests can enjoy Seaview balconies, a restaurant, swimming pool, plus a unique Fieldhead service.
When guests come in for dinner, we pull the chair out. People don't appreciate the services that we offer.
The Fieldhead might provide guests a nostalgic trip down memory lane, but only if they're able to navigate the hotel's rather intricate booking system.
The tariff sheet. If you stay 1 night, 3 nights, 7 nights, in this kind of room, that kind of room, at this season, that season, you know how much you're going to pay.
Owner Julian has spent the past 9 years building the Fieldhead up to what he believes is the same standard as the 5-star hotels he spent his life working in.
I had a glittering career, yes. Worked at Brown's as a waiter and the Dorchester. Who hasn't heard of the Dorchester? Africa. Oh, wonderful, marvellous, magnificent hotels. General manager of that, 5-star, pucker stuff. Yeah, I managed them. I mean, I was the boss man.
Going off on a tangent.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Wife Jill married Julian 7 years ago. Along with gaining a husband, she became lumbered with the labours of running the Fieldhead's kitchen to Julian's impeccable standards.
1 salad, 1 brie, 1 cod, 1 chicken.
I change the menu every day.
I don't enjoy doing breakfasts, I'd rather not. You know, I've had moments where I've just like, can't cope, burst into tears or something, didn't I, when I first started?
Did you? Yeah.
Wouldn't notice.
But despite its panoramic sea views, the Fieldhead is struggling to keep its head above water. New guests are a rare sighting.
I think it was last November, the entire month, 5 rooms out of 496. With those figures, it's pathetic.
And Julian's a very particular proprietor.
I hate complaints. I can't really deal with them.
Because Julian's always right.
Huh?
Because you're always right.
Hate to say it, but I do find that I am right.
But something's wrong. With profits falling, staff have been scaled back, increasing the pressure on Julian, Jill and their young family.
Where is the laundry? No laundry?
Not yet, I haven't done it yet.
It's not making us happy like it was. No.
I'd rather be at home putting the children to bed. But instead, you know, I'm here, cooking.
From such a fantastic career, who wants to end your life on a failure?
The Fieldhead is in dire straits. Enter the hotel inspector. Julian's hoping Alex Polizzi can throw his hotel a lifeline.
On paper, I would say that Loo seems rather a promising place to have an accommodation business. The fact that so many people have come into Cornwall and have set up ventures that are doing really well suggests to me that there is money to be made here. So I'm going to be interested to see what I'm coming to.
My special occasion shirt. I'm the manager.
Oh, yeah, she'll be nervous. Oh, she's going to be scared stiff of meeting me. Come on, Alex. Hey, she's going to come in, right? Oh, hi, Julian. Nice to meet you. Alex, good afternoon. Welcome and hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Very nice to meet you, Julian.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
Good
you very
afternoon.
much. I'm thrilled to be here.
Julian sells his rooms on a per person, per night basis.
This is your room.
Thank you very much.
He's checking Alex into one of his standard Seaview rooms priced at £95 for single occupancy.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you, I will.
Anything you need, let us know.
Thank you very much, Julian.
Thank you, Alex. Bye.
But Julian's just realised a problem.
Took her to the room, and of course, room 11 is the one room in the place that has a damaged wardrobe. I don't want to spend £1,500 for a 10-pence hinge.
Well, look. I have a pussy on my bed. And it's my do not disturb sign. Never think you've seen it all, is what I say. There's quite a lot of furniture in it for the size of it. And I'm not entirely sure either how you would sit at that desk in that great big lumping chair. The kind of space management in here needs handling. What would you do with your suitcase? Where would you put it?
In our opinion, the decor is greatly improved from what it was.
Wow. I have no idea who has made this terrible crime against good taste. This bedspread with this wallpaper. Why on earth would anyone have done this?
We've done all the decorating not that long ago.
This is a nice 70s touch. I haven't seen this in a while. Along with the modesty curtain.
I think that she will say, you're doing a darn good job.
Words fail me. But I don't think the way they've hung the pictures is forgivable in this lifetime. Has the world gone mad?
And if she doesn't, she'll be the only guest we ever have that doesn't say that.
This is a dated room. Traditional is fine. Dated or old-fashioned is that kind of headboard. That is the bit where my patience cracks.
I think we do everything really right and well.
No wonder his bookings are down. For that money, you can stay in lots of nice places now in Cornwall, and this just isn't good enough.
Alex Polizzi's in the Cornish coastal town of Loo, inspecting a hotel business that's going down the pan.
Where are we going wrong?
Veteran hotelier Julian Peck is confounded by the Fieldhead's failings.
I'm not aware that we do anything substandard or badly.
Right.
His wife Jill is exhausted with the day-to-day grind of hospitality.
I am. To get to a point that I just want to go to sleep for a week. But as my husband always says, you've got all winter to rest, all winter to sleep.
So far, Alex has dissected the decor.
Good Lord. I do not see what the monkey with the suitcase has to do with anything. All this looks like an old people's home.
The hotel inspector believes the Fieldhead's furnishings are a symbol of an outdated approach to hospitality.
I do not think they have their finger on the pulse of the modern traveller. But these are the facts and they must be faced.
It's a new day. Alex is waking up to a very peculiar omission.
The Fieldhead restaurant. This is for breakfast in your room. toast is not an option. I have never seen that before. Why? Why is toast not an option? What have they got against toast? Poor old toast.
Ta-da! He has arrived.
Alex heads downstairs in search of toast.
Huge choice. Yeah.
We have the full English, scrambled eggs on toast, poached eggs.
Boiled eggs, Dartmouth smokehouse kippers, locally smoked haddock, plain or cheese omelette, smoked salmon, scrambled eggs or eggs Benedict.
There's a steak on the menu. Basically, anything they want, really.
I think this could possibly be simplified a bit. I'm relieved to see toast as an option in the restaurant, seeing as it isn't downstairs. Thank you, darling.
You're very welcome. Oh, I'll get you some clean
No, it's
spanners.
fine. No, it's fine, it's fine. As a matter of interest, why
Yes.
is toast not an option in the bedrooms?
Sorry?
Why is toast not allowed in the bedrooms?
It's not. The balcony breakfast is served on a slightly smaller tray.
Right.
And juices go there,
Yes.
spanners go there,
Spanners.
knife and fork.
Oh, yes. Fine.
And then the main course has to go in the middle
Yes.
with cloches.
Yes.
Oh, and buns. And once you get into toast, then we run out of space. Yep.
So you couldn't fit toast in the basket that you put the buns in?
But then you've got to do butter. You've got to do which
then-
confiture do you want?
And then the
Right.
world would... Yes.
Exactly.
OK. So that's why. Thank you for the
Yeah.
answer.
Thank you. Well, what happens if they want toast? Well, they can come down, have the buffet.
Julian clearly has a very personal sense of logic that's rather unique to him. Good Lord, this might be harder than I expected.
Alarmed by the Fieldhead's king-sized menu, Alex wants to talk to the lady of the house and head chef, Jill.
Morning.
Good morning, Alex.
So how much do you have to do with how the menu is? Is it all you?
Yes.
And you change it every night?
Every day, every night I change for the next day's menu. Yeah.
It's a very complicated way of doing things.
Yeah, it is.
Why do you do it like that?
Because it's always been a daily changing menu.
I think it's a really inefficient use of your time.
Right.
Tell me about your working day.
Starts over here about 7:45. I'll do breakfast, then I've got to do the housekeeping, the rooms. Dinner starts at 6. That's what I do until...
Darling, it's not much
No.
time for family life.
No, it's none.
I think that's not a good thing. I mean, I've got little ones myself. Oh, sorry. So that's obviously the sore point. I know, I didn't mean to
No.
upset you, I'm sorry. You'll make me cry.
No. I mean, the harshest thing was this year, Louise won Carnival Queen for the Lou, and I couldn't go.
Oh no, darling, that's awful.
And I was like,
So I think that kind of work-life balancing has to be slightly readjusted. It must be agony for her over the whole summer. And the thing is that it's relentless. I found myself getting quite emotional about it because it's obviously really wounding to her. Julian's a bit of a tartar in the sense of it being his way or the highway. And maybe he needs a short, sharp shock. So, sir, I have come to you
hello.
for
Sorry.
the facts and figures.
Oh, right.
So, my room was £95.
Yes.
Why are you doing it so per person, if you don't mind me asking? Which is
Because I've done it for years.
what I'm trying to get at is that was a way that lots of people used to do it back in the day.
Oh, okay.
That's and it's quite unusual now to find that done by per person. I've looked at your tariff card. But it's a complicated way for people to understand what they would be paying for a room. What I'm trying to work out is how to drive more guests
Yeah,
to you.
absolutely.
How people perceive you is going to be a part of that. So words are important.
Julian's elaborate tariff card is in desperate need of modernisation. And it isn't the only evidence of antiquated attitudes.
This is an amazing room with a lovely view, but you haven't really done it great service. It's a bit old-fashioned.
We've just bought all the flipping furniture
I know, well,
within the last 18 months.
We need to tone it down a bit. Why do you have the Siamese dancers? You know, what does it add to this hotel in lieu in Cornwall?
Right.
Next in the firing line, the underused restaurant.
We need to think about ways again in here to make it look a bit less like your auntie's tea room. You know, sometimes you could just do mats. Couldn't you do a table setting with a mat?
With no top, with no
What,
cloth.
no tablecloth? Horror!
Don't tell anyone I said so.
No, better not.
No. Well, you can. I would have to say that I do not think that that is a completely unacceptable breakfast solution. And again, it just looks a little bit more modern.
Finally, Alex wants to take Julian and Jill to task on space management in the bedrooms.
So, this is such a lovely big room, and it could be so nice. But you're squashing everything in. So what you've got is this kind of masses and masses of bits of furniture all together. The impression isn't particularly chic.
I think that's very stylish. Nice style.
So what would this room cost? Give me, let's you know, now. Two of us staying here.
160.
So tomorrow I'm going to take you to a hotel that's doing really well here and show you what 160 buys you at another establishment. For £160 you get an awful lot. Yeah? I find Julian really charming, but he's obviously, more than anything else, very, very keen on going on doing things exactly the way that he's done them for millennia. And I don't think that's really an option.
I am slow to accept a change. Unfortunately, that's a bit sums me up.
He needs to attract new customers. A more elderly clientele who I've seen here at the moment are fantastic, but you need to replace them with a younger generation. Otherwise, soon this place won't have any customers at all.
Having given her hosts the night to sleep on it, Alex steps up her campaign to entice the Pecks out of the Dark Ages.
So, you describe yourselves on some of your literature as a traditional country house by the sea. I think this is a traditional country house by the sea.
The Talland Bay Hotel is the Fieldhead's direct competition, just a few miles away, with similarly priced Seaview rooms.
When people are looking up Lou Cornwall, rooms to stay, this is something you're going to be coming up against. But I just want us to think that, you know, that people have a big choice. And we have to make your place the best it can possibly be so that we can compete. Yes?
Yes.
Good idea.
Come follow me.
Alex is determined to prove that traditional needn't mean old-fashioned.
So, this room goes between 190 and 150.
Okay.
I think this is a good kind of fresh look. White linen, kind of quite pale colours. Yeah, this is very much the kind of current... What? Don't you harumph in my ear. You asked me to come in and help you, and I think the important thing is to recognise what's happening around and what is successful. We need to attract new, fresh guests, and to do that we need a new, fresh look.
Can't get my head round it.
He really does resist change, and I think he's very out of touch with what the modern guest wants.
Clientele here is very different from ours. Very posh. We're not posh, and I don't want to be posh. Many of our guests would take fright here. No, I'm proud to be just down to earth.
Hotel Inspector Alex Polizzi is in the Cornish town of Loo to breathe new life into the old-fashioned Fieldhead Hotel.
I can't understand why everybody doesn't flock here.
Having found that the hotel is stuck in a bygone era, Alex suspects that part of the problem rests with owner Julian Peck.
I'm very proud to think outside the box.
What?
Chef,
God.
you have to follow the rule book.
But wife Jill is bearing the brunt of it.
Jill is desperate. She said to me, please, Alex, do what you can. So I kind of feel honour bound to give it my best shot now.
So far, Alex's efforts to persuade the Pecks to ring in the changes have fallen flat.
Can't get my head around it.
You asked me to come and help you.
Now, time for some tough talk with a clear message.
So, the first thing I have to say to you, I've already said before, which is I think we really need to modernise and simplify your lives and the running of the hotel. You need to start thinking about the hotel in a fresh way, and frankly, getting rid of some of the crap is not a bad start. I think it makes the place look old-fashioned rather than traditional. Old-fashioned being a bad word, traditional having positive connotations.
Yeah, I agree. I'll declutter definitely, and it would be really nice to brighten the place up.
Alex also plans to spruce up the sitting room and modernise the Fieldhead's Seaview bedrooms. Next to be brought up to date, Julian's selling strategies. Alex believes his mind-bending price list adds up to all that's wrong with his approach to marketing.
I understand that you think that it's easy to read your rates, and I disagree. It isn't a modern way of doing things. Again, it's an attitude that I'm asking you to change, and I'll tell you why. You have slipped behind.
Yes.
Finally, moved by her emotional encounter with Jill, Alex has radical plans for the running of the underused restaurant.
Honestly, I cannot think of one 16-bedroom hotel in my entire acquaintance, including my own, that rewrites the menus every day. I mean, it's just exhausting. What a waste of bloody time and energy. Also, I would ask you to consider at least closing the restaurant 2 days a week. Whatever bloody night you want to do it, at least you have a bloody night off. Other places do it. The sky doesn't fall on your head. Do you know what I mean, darling? I mean, it's ridiculous. What are you doing? I mean, Jill's tearful. You know, darling, I can't bear it. I don't care if you agree or disagree, just try it. I'm asking you just to give what I say a go. But I personally think that it will be quite freeing, some of this. 8 years your way. Try it my way for a change. I felt passionately about the fact that they mustn't let their work overtake their life. I'm going to do my best to yank his hotel into this current age. I expect him to yank his mind into the current mentality.
No one wants to be old-fashioned. No one wants to go somewhere old-fashioned. Traditional, yeah.
Yeah, but what's the difference?
What's the difference? Nothing traditional about those arm covers.
Battle plan in place. It's now up to the Pecks to start the Fieldhead revolution. First task, declutter the hotel's more dated decor.
Don't look so frightened. How about these girls? $2.99. Still got the price on.
Despite Jill's gentle persuasion, Julian is struggling to let go of the past.
Julian,
Huh?
can these go away with the decluttering?
No.
Why?
What's going to go here?
Nothing. You don't need anything there. We've got a nice stained glass window.
I don't know.
What about if we just lose that one?
No. No. No, no. No.
No?
No.
Julian's wall of negativity could prove a barrier to change.
Just take it. I'll take it and wrap him up and put him somewhere safe.
Alex feels he needs a shock to the system. So, to show them just how she does it, she's arranged for the Pecks to spend the day at her own country house hotel.
I've suggested to Julian that he goes to Ensley to spend the day with my manager there, Adam.
Hello, morning. Welcome to Ensley.
Adam is really good at all the technical stuff that Julian is so useless at. I think it's a great opportunity. I hope he enjoys it and takes full advantage.
First, a look at a contemporary yet traditional room.
We have some beds like this.
Let's have a look at the view, yes.
Yeah.
Stunning view, right across the Tamar.
But we look out to sea 20 miles.
Julian gets a lesson in the language of marketing.
So Alex has asked me to discuss packages with you.
And Jill gets the chance to spend some time with the hotel's head chef.
Offering less means that you can give more.
Mulling over menus that could help simplify her time-consuming kitchen.
I've done a proposal perhaps for a slightly less labour-intensive breakfast menu and the dinner menu.
Okay.
While Jill's embracing new ideas,
I was thinking that perhaps we could play on fish and chips, maybe look at loose squid and chips.
Julian's refusing to budge on the thorny issue of the tariff card.
It's a wealth of information. I'm not quite sure where to look, if I'm honest, to try and find out. And you really have to study it properly. Could we make it simpler?
Yeah, I can just put a one night, a one tariff. Yeah, I can do that. Is it going to help me? I wish I could accept that, because I do it.
Julian's defiant, but Jill leaves inspired and hopeful.
Paul's suggestion for a night off was afternoon tea laid out with some optional champagne on one day a week, maybe. I don't know what you think about that.
Two outside the Fieldhead. I don't see an afternoon tea or a cream tea or a champagne tea replacing dinner.
OK, we'll talk about it.
Back in Loo, the Fieldhead's beginning to emerge from the past, with Jill reaping the rewards of a simplified menu.
Not having to change the menu every day is already a load off my mind. That little bit, that little half an hour at the end of the evening is just so nice not to have to worry. Happy gilly girl. Unleashed a beast. Come the revolution, you'll see, Mr. Peck.
While Jill has an open mind about change, Julian's seems firmly shut.
I think any change is painful for Julian, so he probably thinks he's come quite a long way to meet me, but not far enough.
It's time for the riot act.
Good afternoon, Fieldhead.
Julian, it's Alex.
Alex!
Hello, good afternoon.
I was just
Wondering how it had gone with Adam yesterday.
We had a wonderful day.
Adam felt like you were quite resistant to change.
No.
No? Well,
The tariff is a bit of an issue, yes.
yes. To simplify the tariff,
I just don't terribly enjoy it.
Yeah. Yes, no, I understand that, darling. I just want you to be aware of the fact
the technological advances
made a huge difference to how we market.
book, compare and review in this industry.
And I feel that you have to become au fait with that, otherwise you really risk falling completely behind.
You're right.
You are right.
100%, yes.
Have you changed anything about the menu?
Yeah.
Good.
I just can't see a cream tea with champagne.
The thing is, darling, that I understand.
That your current residents may be annoyed by the changes that you're going to make in the restaurant.
However, I think this will be more than outweighed by the benefits it brings your wife.
You sounded...
Kind of stubborn as a mule.
Who's stubborn as a mule?
You are!
I'm not.
No? Give me strength, Lord.
She said I'm being as stubborn as a mule. I'm flipping not.
Alex's attempts to entice Julian into the modern age may be proving painful. But her design team have made giant leaps forward in the Fieldhead's bedrooms. They're busy adding fresh flourishes to the guest lounge. It now makes the most of the magnificent views.
I didn't find the view cluttered, but it is now certainly uncluttered. It's better than Christmas, frankly.
Camera ready. Alex has also arranged for a photo shoot to help get the Fieldhead's new website off to a flying start.
I can see you there, Julian. If you could just... I can still see you. Stand right back.
Sorry.
Oh, brilliant. Hoping that this is a whole start of a new facelift, Fieldhead facelift. It needs it badly, you know.
I think it is a new era. It will be a new era. Oh, that's a big improvement. That is a big improvement.
Oh.
Conventional has made way for contemporary.
Pictures. I didn't notice a Oh.
On the wall.
Lampshades.
And Alex has proved her point that less is more.
Look, that's on the wall. Ooh, don't touch it.
Nice. How lovely.
Modernise and simplify.
Once clashing, the new-look bedrooms now complement the view.
Wow. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's amazing.
Hey, really, really, really pleased.
This is it. We've gone up a notch.
We have?
The Fieldhead may have arrived in the 21st century, but now the Pecks must pull off a PR extravaganza.
I want you to be relentlessly positive about Lou. This is a PR event. I mean, there was many a moment where I wanted him just to shut up. Alex Polizzi's last stand will be taken on the rate card.
Alex Polizzi is back at the Fieldhead Hotel in Looe, Cornwall, where owners Julian and Jill Peck have completed a crash course in modernisation.
First sign of a fresh, new, modern Fieldhead hotel. It looks a lot better.
From the outside in, the hotel's received a facelift, knocking years off its look. Alex has revived the now clutter-free guest lounge.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, it looks great. Oh, darling, this looks like a seaside hotel.
And the Seaview bedrooms have received a welcome refresh.
You see, it's amazing. Gorgeous. I'm so pleased you're pleased. This is a really pretty room. I mean, this is lovely, darling.
Now the Pecks must perform to a guest list of Cornwall's movers and shakers who could help reverse the fortunes of their hotel.
We've got half a dozen new taxi drivers coming. Yeah, nice for chat, you know.
I have asked Julian to invite the great and the good from Lou to his relaunch, in a way.
Now, does one address him as Mr. Mayor or just Mayor?
I think it allows him to show his pride in his hotel, his commitment to the area, and how much he loves Lou.
Hello? Hello, is that Mr. Mayor? Yes, yeah. Good morning, it's Julian at the Fieldhead.
It'll all go fine, as long as Julian keeps his calm, doesn't lose his head.
How's that? How's that?
The Fieldhead's big day kicks off with an exclusive boat trip around the bay.
So this is our chance to shine. I brought a surprise guest as well, Simon Calder, travel editor of The Independent.
Oh, wow.
So I want you to really pull out all the stops. It would be nice if you could wax lyrical about Lou.
All aboard that's going aboard?
If Simon was to go away and write a piece in The Independent for us, it would be putting the Fieldhead onto a completely different footing, because it would be bringing it to the attention of a wider audience.
Julian has 60 minutes to wow his captive audience. It's sink or swim.
We're almost coming into view, so you can never miss us if you're out at sea, of course.
The party's barely left the harbour before Alex has to wade in and rescue a drowning Julian.
Lou has gone through a very, very bad 2 years.
Well, don't tell me, because I haven't read it.
Oh, well, good.
I'm
But
under
it
the
is
illusion that everything's rosy here.
They say that Lou floods. Lou doesn't flood, it just overflows.
Fine.
It is enough to drive or keep people away.
You're enough to keep people away, sure.
Oh.
So phase 1 of the Fieldhead launch event has now been accomplished. I can't say it went entirely according to plan. I mean, there was many a moment where I wanted him just to shut up, and if I had been Jill, I would have elbowed him in the ribs hard. I wanted to be relentlessly positive about Lou, not drone on about the bad press. This is a PR event. So let's leave everyone with a nice, warm, fuzzy glow, shall we?
Thank you so much for coming. If you would care in due course to have a look round our rooms, just to see what we're about. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Stephen.
While the Pecks promote the refreshed Fieldhead,
Go and have a nosy.
Alex is making a final attempt to change that tariff.
So, can I ask you something first of all? When you book a holiday, do you in general book per person or per room?
Per room.
Per room. Yeah. So does this not look quite complicated?
Yeah, it does. Complicated.
Yeah.
Quite old-fashioned, isn't it?
This is just, it doesn't make any sense. It looks like an electricity bill or something.
And also it's per person.
Yeah, oh no!
While he's been showing people the rooms, I have been taking a straw poll on what people think of Julian's rate card, and much as I suspected, this is old school and this is the way forward. I'm prepared to make one last stand. Alex Polizzi's last stand will be taken on the rate card.
The Fieldhead is delighting the dignitaries.
Yeah, the rooms are really nice.
Yeah, they're looking really nice, isn't it? Yeah,
Absolutely.
What Alex has done has really livened things up. I think it's made a great deal of difference.
But have the Pecks done enough to pull in the press?
It is really looking good, and you can just see the way that this is gradually being transformed. But gradual, I don't think is good enough. I think there is plenty to be done. I come here for the view, but it's also a bit of a question of attitude. There is no market for old-fashionedness.
So, are you pleased with how today went?
Really pleased with everything.
Overall, it was very positive. Simon said to me that he would like to come back in 6 months' time and see where you are.
Yes.
You must be bold now. You know, you must give the right impression because you need new customers.
Yeah.
I couldn't leave you without having one more go about this. So one of the things I did, which is rather mean because I did it behind your back, was I gave everybody the current tariff list and a slightly altered tariff list as done by me. And I asked them which they thought was more attractive.
You didn't.
A couple of people commented that your one was like doing maths homework. But I do think that new you, new rate card.
Message delivered. Alex has the final and most crucial matter to settle.
When are you two next going to have a day off?
Next Monday.
Good.
We're going away Monday for 4 nights.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
Yes.
Almost. I feel like that's the biggest victory.
But Jill doesn't want to stop there.
When we do get busy next month, next year, you know, with that in mind that we're going to be busy, I want weekend chef and a weekend front of house. Really, seriously, we want a weekend, some weekend help so we can have the weekends.
Anyway, I'm glad to see.
Yeah.
I'm passing the baton on to you. No, because I think I've kind of lit the fire in your belly for change. And I think you're the one who needs to keep on exerting gentle pressure.
Oh, yes.
Maybe whisper into his ear at night. New tariff. Good pillow talk, isn't it? Overall, I'm quite amazed at what we've managed to achieve. I think Julian's very cautious about change, and I'm really amazed that we've managed to push through as much as we have. But the biggest change is Jill. She has really found her feet.
Tariff. Tariff, that's his deaf ear. Tariff.
Just 1 month later, the impact on the whole family is clear.
My view of the future is so positive.
I think we've got 10 years younger.
We do have more time together.
Steady.
Come on. We're just so pleased.
Oh, God.
Flipping marvellous. The new Fieldhead at its very best. And I'm really pleased to say we are continuing. We've shredded room 16.
Modernise and simplify, darling.
But at the Fieldhead, some things never change.
I don't think you're going to get the change of tariff. That's just one step too far. For now. We'll see.